Writing and revising your claim is probably the most challenging part of essay writing, and it also is the most important part of your essay. So in this screencast today, I want to talk about what a claim is. I want you to walk away and understand the importance of a claim in your literary and argumentative essays, and you're going to have an opportunity to write or to revise your claim and make it stronger and more powerful for your essay and the direction you're going. So let's start with what a claim is, because it's really, as I've said, the heart of your essay, and it's probably the most important part of your academic paper, and really the effectiveness and the quality of the paper hinges on that claim. Your claim is your paper's goal, it's the direction, it's the scope, and it's all supported by evidence, quotations, argumentation, expert opinions, statistics telling details. A claim must be argumentative because when you're making a claim, you're arguing for a certain interpretation or understanding of your text. So let's look at what some writers do well when it comes to claims. Let's look at some strong and succinct, clear claims that we can use as a model and a mentor with our own writing. So I'm going to read to you 3 different claims, and in your notebook, in your foldable, under the qualities of effective claims, I want you to write down 3 things that the writers do well that we can model and mentor in our own writing. Rashad and Quinn learned throughout All American Boys, one person can make a difference with their actions and start a positive counteraction with the possibility of a better world. Despite the dangers and death sentence from the Taliban, Malala displays courage in spite of difficulty when she stands up for the right for all to get an education. With the help of others, Melba manages to find courage in spite of difficulty and aid in the fight to end segregation in her memoir, Warriors Don't Cry. So what makes these good claims? What do you notice? Take a moment to write down some possible ideas of what these writers do well. So a few things that stand out for me. A claim is clearly worded. It's specific. It's making an argument. And it's one complete sentence. It also answers how, why, and so what right at the beginning. It doesn't leave any time for surprise endings. So you're probably thinking like, okay, what do I need to do in my own claim to beef it up? Maybe you need to start all over, or maybe it's something that you can add to because it might just be missing some pieces. Let's look at this not so good claim, this first one. My point is that police brutality is a bad thing and should be stopped, or it should be fixed up at least. In terms of thinking about the quality of 8th grade writing, the vocabulary is very elementary. Saying police brutality is a bad thing is really not specific. We agree that it is a bad thing and it should be stopped, but in 8th grade we want to raise and lift up our vocabulary. We also notice that this person is writing 2 different sentences. How do we give the how, the why, and the so what in one succinct sentence? Our next 2 claims are just incomplete and they need a little more elaboration and extension. Throughout Malala's experiences, she showed bravery and courage to promote education and women's rights. This is a great start, but we need to get at the so what. And Melba becomes one of the first Black students to go to a white school, sacrificing so much to bring equality for all. Again, we have the why and we have the so what, but we need a little more how. So we could be really specific there. I want to remind you that in your claim, you should not have "I think" or "my opinion" at any part of the sentence, let alone the entire essay. Your name is on the paper. We know it's your opinion, so you don't have to write that in your essay at all. So now let's revise our own claim. Let's give it a try. Take what you've already written, and I want you to plug it into this table so that you can figure out how you can really lift up the power of your claim to show evidence of your thinking and explain your train of thought throughout the essay. So once you've written it, revised it, check in with your teacher to see if you passed the claim test. It's all about trial and success.